That is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. It's now October 18th, 2024, and things are heating up at Disney. CEO Bob Iger is reportedly in full-on crisis mode, juggling numerous projects that are facing serious challenges. The situation at Disney seems to be getting even more complicated, as many of the company's top executives, including the board of directors, are dealing with ongoing internal shakeups. Major divisions like Lucasfilm and Marvel Studios are also under pressure, with new issues cropping up. Now, regarding Rachel Zegler, it's become pretty clear that she's developed a reputation as being somewhat self-centered. She has a tendency to expect everyone to conform to her demands and wishes, which has reportedly caused significant friction behind the scenes at Disney, especially with the Snow White project. The live-action remake is about to go through a round of reshoots starting this December, and tensions are said to be running high on set. On the other hand, Gal Gadot is also having her own set of issues with Zegler. Their problems go beyond just creative differences. There's talk of serious personal clashes between the two actresses. This tension is apparently making it difficult for them to collaborate effectively with the rest of the cast and crew. The situation is quickly spiraling out of control in a way that's unprecedented for any Disney live-action film to date. To make matters even more complicated, director Mark Webb finds himself caught in the middle of this escalating feud. With the reshoots for Snow White set to begin this December ahead of its planned March release, one major development that stands out is the intensifying drama between Zegler and Gadot. It's shaping up to be a challenging few months for everyone involved in this production. A crucial update in the ongoing tension surrounding the Snow White live-action remake now centers on a major dispute between Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler. This conflict has reached new heights after it was announced that the ending of the film would be drastically changed and reshot. For Gal, this particular scene is not just another part of the movie. It's considered a significant piece in her acting career, potentially showcasing her range in a way that is pivotal to her portrayal of the evil queen. The issue that has driven a wedge between the two actresses stems from Rachel Zegler's refusal to film this crucial scene with Gal. Zegler's resistance to collaborate reportedly escalated after Gal was offended by some of Zegler's social media posts. These posts, which involved Zegler's outspoken real-world views, were intertwined with the marketing campaign for Snow White, something that Gal found inappropriate and disrespectful to the project. The clash over these differing perspectives has not only affected their professional relationship, but also spilled over into the overall atmosphere on set. Adding to the growing friction, Zegler's latest grievance reportedly revolves around her dissatisfaction with Gal's expanded role in the film's third act. Following a series of failed test screenings, 6 to be precise, Disney executives made several major revisions to the movie, including increasing Gal's screen time in the final act. This decision appears to have aggravated Zegler, who now allegedly holds a personal grudge against Gal for receiving more focus in what she sees as her own starring project. The tension reached a boiling point recently when Gal openly expressed her frustration in a heated argument with Zegler during a gathering that included the cast, crew, and creative team. In this gathering, Gal did not hold back, reportedly labeling Zegler as petty, difficult to work with, and downright rude to the crew members who have been pouring their efforts into making this film a success. Gal's comments were said to reflect the frustration of many behind the scenes, as Zegler's behavior was seen as not only unprofessional, but also as jeopardizing the jobs of crew members whose livelihoods depend on the project's success. With the third act widely considered to be the weakest part of the film, Gal believes Disney's efforts to fix it through these last-minute reshoots are crucial for saving the movie's reputation. However, Zegler's reluctance to cooperate fully is putting these plans at serious risk. She is reportedly insisting on filming her scenes separately from Gal and has demanded that the production team use CGI to stitch the scenes together. This request has put additional pressure on the editors, who are now tasked with making this unconventional approach work in post-production. something that is neither easy nor guaranteed to look seamless. For Gal, the idea of shooting pivotal scenes separately diminishes the authenticity and emotional impact of her performance. She believes that acting alongside Zegler is essential to delivering the level of intensity that the third act demands. Gal sees these reshoots as a last-ditch effort to salvage what many within Disney fear could be the studio's next big flop if these changes aren't successfully executed. As the clock ticks closer to the reshoot date, tensions continue to rise, with both actresses standing firm in their positions. Gal is determined to give her best performance and elevate the film's climax, while Zegler seems equally determined to distance herself from her co-star as much as possible. The ongoing clash between these two strong personalities has not only put the production in jeopardy, but also placed director Mark Webb and Disney executives in an incredibly difficult position as they scramble to find a resolution that will satisfy both parties and, ultimately, the audience. The ongoing production issues with Snow White are putting a heavy financial strain on Disney, with the project's budget already ballooning beyond $300 million. This significant investment has led to serious concerns among Disney executives, who are now grappling with the increasing costs and complications surrounding the film. It's been reported that these very challenges are a key reason why Rachel Zegler has been dropped from several other Disney-related projects following her involvement in Snow White. Gal Gadot has repeatedly requested that Zegler take down certain social media posts that she found offensive, particularly because they were negatively impacting the marketing efforts for Snow White. Despite Gal's insistence and multiple pleas, Zegler refused to comply, further straining the already tense relationship between the two actresses. Even Disney itself stepped in, asking Zegler to remove the posts in an effort to contain the damage to the film's public image. But she again refused, creating a significant conflict that now hangs over the project.
I saw we didn't even see, but I saw the logo and I went, that's my name, Snow White's up there, and I cried my eyes out.
The stakes for Snow White are high, with Disney knowing full well that these reshoots are critical to salvaging the movie's prospects. Without these adjustments, the film's chances of succeeding in theaters appear slim. The possibility is looming that if they can't turn things around in time, Disney might have to release Snow White directly on Disney Plus instead of its planned theatrical release, accepting the financial hit and scaling back their expectations. There's a growing sentiment within the industry that Snow White could become one of the biggest cinematic failures of 2025, possibly even of the past few decades. Both the internal turmoil within the production and the external issues affecting its marketing have created a perfect storm of challenges for Disney. The problems surrounding this project extend beyond just financial losses. They're a stark reflection of the struggles and disarray currently happening within Disney itself. One key aspect that stands out is Rachel Zegler's reported difficulty in working with others. Based on recent events involving Gal Gadot, director Mark Webb, and the rest of the cast and crew, Zegler has developed a reputation for being extremely stubborn and self-focused. Her refusal to budge from her personal beliefs or to compromise for the greater good of the project has led to significant disruptions in the production. These clashes are not just isolated incidents, but part of a broader pattern of behavior that has made it nearly impossible for the team to find common ground. Zegler's unwillingness to work collaboratively and her insistence on prioritizing her own viewpoints over the project's needs have frustrated both her colleagues and the creative team. This behavior has cast a shadow over the production, leading many to believe that she is a major factor in the turmoil engulfing Snow White. The situation has also put tremendous pressure on director Mark Webb, who finds himself struggling to mediate between Zegler's demands and the needs of the rest of the team. Ultimately, if these issues remain unresolved, it seems increasingly likely that Disney may have to lower their ambitions for the film's release, taking drastic measures to minimize losses. The challenges with Zegler's attitude and the project's spiraling budget make it clear that the road ahead for Snow White is rocky, with its chances of becoming a successful theatrical release dwindling with each passing day. Disney is facing a critical lesson about hiring talent in the film industry. When actresses like Rachel Zegler, who are relatively new and have a sense of entitlement, are brought on board, the potential for project sabotage increases significantly. While Gal Gadot is attempting to take the high road and alleviate the tension by being the bigger person, Zegler remains unwilling to cooperate or address the issues at hand. This dynamic resembles an adult trying to reason with a child. Gadot has developed deeper frustrations with Zegler, especially after Zegler blamed Gadot for the failures of multiple test screenings. The reality is that the internal conflicts on this production are reportedly the worst Disney has faced in over 20 years. With reshoots potentially delayed from December to January due to their ongoing feud, director Mark Webb is caught in the middle, trying to resolve the drama as another test screening approaches this holiday season. The 7th test screening is expected in late November, just before the reshoots are scheduled to begin. Unfortunately, without a resolution to their conflict, the production's last-ditch efforts to fix the film may end up feeling disjointed and out of touch, further complicating an already troubled project. As we transition into the next year, the ongoing issues with the film are likely to carry over, resulting in noticeable differences in the actresses' appearances across various scenes. These variations will depend on numerous factors, such as the timing and locations of the shoots, as well as lighting techniques, especially if some scenes were filmed outdoors. Even subtle changes can lead to audience confusion, making them wonder, what's going on here? I'd love to hear your thoughts on all this. Share your comments below regarding the drama surrounding this movie, which is still slated for release in late March 2025, despite these ongoing challenges. I'm particularly interested in your opinions on Rachel Zegler, Gal Gadot, director Mark Webb, and everything else related to this production. If you enjoyed today's content, please give this video a thumbs up to support the channel. I'll catch you all later.